Always have your own place, your own stuff. Never let a woman kick you out of her place. Leave, get your own. Apartment, house, condo, townhouse, one bedroom apartment, room, whatever, etc. Never let a woman put you in that situation ever again. I've been there about a handful of different times. Women are like the weather. They're partly cloudy with a chance of anything. And men are like that too. But I'm saying if you're living with a woman, you know what I'm saying? They run stuff. They doing you a favor to let you stay there. But when they get in these different moods they get in, what can you really do? If they say get out, where you gonna go? Unless you got relatives or friends, true friends, that could put you up for so many days, weeks, or months. But if you don't, the only place you could go is a shelter. I mean, that's another option that'll help you. But always have your own stuff, because that's all I was always taught that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I always listen to the knowledge, but I learned from it when I went through it. And I learned that you got to have your own place. You run the show in your house. Your rules, your regulations. If somebody's staying with you and they don't want to listen to what you say, then you got to let them go. Make them leave. And if they don't want to leave, then you got to call the man. They'll leave then. But I'm also hearing that if you let somebody stay with you and get mail at your place 30 days or longer, they're considered living here with you. So you can't let that happen. Or it's going to put you in more hot water and problems that you would ever imagine. I ain't say I went through that before. I ain't trying to go through that. Mine is mine, yours is yours. But, yeah. And people get a cocky attitude, even the guys, when it's their stuff. And I understand why, because it's their place. You know, they can say what they want and do what they want. I mean, you know, respectfully, if you're there, you got to have your own place, because you will be in control of your own life. And when a woman has her own place and you staying with her, then she's in control of her life, but she's not in control of your life. And if she get tired of your life or tired of you, period, goes both ways, of course, they can tell you to leave. There ain't nothing you can do about it but leave. Don't matter how many days, weeks, months, or years you've been living with them. If you ain't married, sometimes when you're married, you know, you can't stay for whatever reasons. And it gets harder when you got kids, because that's another video I'm gonna make. But anyway, she could tell you to get out. You wake up out your sleep, she could tell you to get out. Or he could do the same thing. And you gotta go. You can't stay. You can hoop and holler, fight, cry, kick, punch, scratch, whatever. You can't stay. You gotta leave. And they can say it for whatever reasons. And when they go to court, you ain't gonna win, you gonna lose. Yeah. So, shit. Yeah, like I said, if it go to court, the judge gonna decide. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be in their favor. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be in yours. The only thing he can tell you to do is give you enough time to leave and find you another spot. But once that happens, you can't never go back to that person, because they'll do it again. They'll start out good, then they'll fade in the stretch. So always have your own stuff, your own place, your own car, or whatever means of transportation you have for yourself. Don't keep depending on people. Depend on Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I said it. Depend on Jesus Christ. You know, you can't even hardly depend on your family all the time. Some of the time, maybe 85, 90% of the time. But that other percent of the time is Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ should be 100% of the time, not 90% of the time. Yeah. Get your own place. You won't have to deal with all that ever again, anymore. Unless you choose to put yourself back in that situation, men or women. Then if it don't work out, leave. But then again, always have something on the side. Always have you a place to go when they do tell you to leave. That way it won't be so bad, so much pressure on you to find a place. And it gets worse when the weather gets worse. When it gets 0 below outside, when it gets under 20 degrees or 20 degrees, it gets harder to find places. Most places like that around them times of the year, they're filled up, they're stacked up. Because everybody looking for somewhere to stay. And it's sad. A lot of people miss out. And I see it every day. They're carrying big bags of stuff. It's terrible. You got to think how you going to deal with this problem out there fighting the elements. You got to fight people trying to steal from you, trying to hurt you. You got to fight animals that are trying to eat you or eat your food, especially if you're camping out somewhere, laying out in the grass somewhere. You don't think animals ain't going to try to kill you and eat you? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to worry about places that won't let you come in because of certain rules and regulations, or you missed the time to get there. So you're going to have to suffer. You know, if you got money, you better start stacking it. So if it get that bad, at least you can stay in a hotel. I've done it. Hotels. Like I said, I slept outside one time. I didn't like it. Never did it again. You know, I've missed times to be in shelters when I was there. And I had to suffer. Because I did it. Nobody else did it. But I wasn't willing to stay out there. Some people, they kind of get used to it. They want to stay out there. Some of them. Some people have told me that. I was like, well, to each his own. Not me. I wasn't made that way. Like I said, getting back to what I was saying, stop wasting your time with more women like that. You can do better. You better. If you want a better life. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, I ain't wasting my time with no more women like that. You know? Life is too short, man. Only unless she's the one. Jesus Christ would tell you, or tell me. People laughing at you because they're the devil, talking about you behind your back. And they ain't no true friends. Fake friends got it out for you because there's something special about you that they know is good in you, and they're scared of it. So they got to try to fight you. They got to want to talk about you. They got to do everything evil to keep you down. And see, once you got that light, you're not going to stay down. You may be down for a little bit, maybe temporarily, but it ain't going to be for very long. And then guess what? God going to reverse the game on them. They going to end up like you, You gonna end up like them on top. They gonna be down and out. Then they gonna be looking up at you for help, wanting you to help them. Now they on the bottom. So you gotta think about that. Evil don't win in the end. Good does, always. And you gotta stay away from people like that, because if you don't, you keep hanging out with them, you ain't gonna get nowhere in this life. And life's too short. And like I said, time is against you. Time is running out. It is. You got fake people out here trying to use you for whatever, to make themselves look big, you know? They ain't about jack. A lot of them never was and never will be. Like I said, I helped a guy some years back. He played me for a fool. I gave him $5. I watched him do his little act on me. Went over. You know, I'm trying to be kind-hearted and help a guy. He played me out my money. God gave it back to me within that couple weeks. But sooner or later, what goes around comes around. What comes around goes around. It's gonna come back on you, man. Lady, boy, girl, teenager, college student. It's gonna come back on you. And when it does, you're gonna know why. Nobody's gonna have to tell you why. But anyway, like I said, they live in a negative, dark world. They the lost people of this society. Some will recover, give their lives over to Jesus. Others won't, because they think they can do it by themselves. And if you spend 10, 15, 20 years trying to do it by yourself, don't that tell you something, that you can't do it by yourself? It means you need a person of a higher power, of a higher spirit to help you, show you the ins and outs, a better route to take. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm out of here. Think about what I said. Apply them principles. I guarantee you, you're going to be all right. Especially if you got Jesus Christ with you. That's right.